And it's not to be insubordinate. It's not to be disrespectful. It's not to be out of order. I'm in control of me. I can tell me when to go. I can tell me what to do. Like, beginning of this year or last year, I had to get out of my apartment. I had to do everything I wanted to do so I can get a car. Like, that was going to be, I had to do what I had to do. I was like, I was living backwards. I got a place first because I wanted to say I had something. I was living backwards. And now that I changed the narrative, I was like, hey, all right, car first. Then we'll do this. You got to sleep on the couch. But hey, that's going to be a part of your story. Sleep on the couch. And I didn't just sleep on the couch. I had to sleep on the mattress. On the floor. In the projects. But my goal was, you're going to get a car. I walked for miles and I was tired of walking. That's how I grabbed, that's how it feels. I grabbed that pen. I was like, hey, let's change it. All right, we ain't walking no more. Johnny got a car once upon a time. Then Johnny got a car. And that it feels so empowering because I changed it. I feel in control. And didn't care what nobody said. And don't. About how you did it.
But you did it.
I did it.
And you sacrificed a lot to do it.
I sure did. That car note, though, makes me want to walk again.
Well, I do have a question because one thing I've noticed is that you have several gifts. Like, you have the gift of comedy. You have the gift of singing. You have the gift of playing. And your memory is quite impressive. You got the gift of probably ministry, too. How do you hone in, or what made you decide to hone in on that gift of comedy and not so much those other gifts?
I've been a fool all my life, but I was confused for a while. I was one of the bipolar saints. One week I wanted to be a praise and worship leader. So I had this phase. It was 2014. Never get it. I had this phase where I was traveling around. I was singing. I was doing this. I had these background singers. It was about to be Kevin Johnson and Flavorful Blessings. I was like, okay, I'm about to do this. And then it stopped becoming interesting to me. And I said, okay, this isn't it. And so I was like, okay, I'm going to be a musician. I'm going, I want to do this. I'm going to do. So I started getting on YouTube. And a little while after, I got uninterested. It's boring. Okay, I don't want to do this. So I was on a singing background with this girl. And we went to South Carolina. And I was being goofy on the mic. And she said, you need to be a comedian. I said, no, I'm just goofy. And she said, no, you need to be a comedian. I'm going to let you do a comedy set at one of my concerts. At the end of 2014, I did a comedy set. I'll never forget it. December the 22nd was the first time I ever did a live comedy set and smashed. And after that, I continued to do comedy sets. Smash. And I was like, yep. And then I started to do videos. In 2015, I came up with My Brother Carol and smash. And then she grabs hold to Erica Campbell's attention and the Walls group. Smash. And I was like, yep. And to see people happy because I'm being stupid.
No, because you're being yourself.
And I'm being myself. And myself is just like playing out when you asked me a couple minutes ago, I just wake up retarded. Like I do. I wake up just crazy. And just seeing people happy. That reaction, I've always wanted to be a people pleaser, but not in a negative sense. I've always just wanted to see everybody smile. I hate chaos. I hate drama. And so if you're not smiling, it's going to get on my nerves. I'm be like, what's wrong with you?
Did you have chaos and drama growing up?
I did.
That's why you hate it?
Yes. Hated it. My mom and dad used to fight all the time. Hated it. And they wouldn't fist fight. They would argue. Now, she did take a pan and hit him over top of the head one time.
Hey, sometimes it's necessary.
But just having a lot of that chaos around me, I didn't like it. And I used to be a little mouthy little thing. Like I would cuss out the bus drivers, I would cuss out my teachers, everybody. But it came a point where I hated for anybody to be sad.
That's crazy that you said it because a podcast that I listen to often, one of the guests said, if you can identify your pain, then you can identify your passion and your profit will come out of that. And your purpose will come out of that as well. Because a lot of times we try to hide our struggle, and we try to suppress the pain and to not deal with it. And we walk around life a lot of times unfulfilled. But if you can just get to that place of pain and identify this pain, how it made you feel, what you didn't like about it, you will discover there's a passion somewhere in there. So your passion came out of, I don't like chaos. So the remedy to that was make people laugh. That's where your passion came out.
I do it often. I believe in this. I believe in turning tragedy into comedy. My godbrother passed away. He got killed about 2 years ago. And a part of my, of course I cried, I was upset. But a part of my comedic expression to him, I took a peppermint and I put it on his grave. Because Brandon breath always stank. Brandon breath always stank.
Wait. Oh, no.
Brandon breath always stank. I was like, it's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. How it smell like you just woke up? Like Brandon breath always stank. So I took a little spearmint peppermint and I put it on his grave.
Man, cut.
Oh my God.
So you gonna need this up there. You'll kill all the angels twice. So.
Yo, that's hilarious.
But it was my moment of tragedy, and I took that and I was like, hey, and I laughed. And I know Brandon was like sitting there like
this fool is crazy.
Nigga, really? Like
wow.
But it was a part of my tragedy for real.
And that's a way of grieving for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Even now, my goal is it doesn't matter if you're having a bad day, if I'm having a bad day, you're gonna have a good day. Out of my bad day, you're gonna have a good day.
Well, let's be transparent because y'all just went to Popeyes and something special happened at Popeyes.
It was a girl at Popeyes. She's a cashier. She was upset. She was just like, "I'm ready to go. I don't want to be here." And out of nowhere, I said, well, so it's me. I'm in this hole. I'm in here to order or whatever. And like, I just like channeled that emotion. I took whatever she was dealing with. Yeah. And I was like, hey, all right, I get it. You upset. We ain't gonna be upset no more. And for that couple, like she was like, she started smiling. She said, oh my God, you just made me smile.
She said, I ain't smiled all day. She did.
And I was just like, for that couple of seconds, that moment of having to walk in there and the line being jam-packed in the drive-thru, that one little 5-second moment of making her laugh made my day.
Wow.
That's everything to me. That's everything to me. I can make you smile. And y'all know how I was feeling when I just first came in. I was but
tired.
Over it. Through with it. But when I tell you, like, after that, I feel so empowered.
So, I mean, and this is a very real interview. Let's talk about that because Kevin was at an event earlier tonight and you ended up performing. What happened?
I mean, everybody said I did good, but I felt like I didn't do my best. I felt like I didn't go with the flow like I normally do. Normally, I can pop off the fly, you can say something, and I got a joke ready. It doesn't matter what you say. I'm that type of person. I'm going to say the next word. I'm going to be waiting for you. I'm going to be ready for you. And I had it, but I didn't. And I felt like I bombed. Like I felt like it was just terrible. And I was like, yo. So, I mean, I'm telling you, I cussed myself out. All the way out. I mean, up and down, cussed myself out. 45 minutes straight.
Wow.
Because I believe that if I'm going to change your life, it has to be the best 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute, 30 seconds. It has to be the best. And I have to hit it, and I got to hit it hard. I got to leave you there laughing at something I said. It's like one of those moments in the day where you think about something, you just bust out laughing. It's got to be one of those.
So you're pretty hard on yourself.
I am. Because I feel like it's like if you go to church and they don't do an altar call. This is all for nothing. I didn't change your life. I didn't stop you from what you could have possibly been contemplating on doing to yourself all day long. I feel like I didn't do that.
So how do you rebound?
When I tell you, I come back and I come back. So the next show, I'm hitting hard. Or either I'll do like we did tonight. I'll go somewhere and make somebody laugh. If I don't get this one, I'm going to get that one. And it's practice for me, but that's how I am. I believe in changing lives. Like that's why I do this. Because people, and we have people that say, book me, book me. I said this in the car, but I'm being honest. People don't pay you for what you do. They pay you for why you do it. Mm. And I'd rather get paid for why I do it versus for what I do. Oh yeah, you a comedian. You can book any comedian. They can not be funny, but you just wasted your money. I'd rather get paid for why I do it than for what I do.
Well, I think we need to celebrate something because you hit a milestone very recently, and our producer would kill us if she knew we were drinking. But I think this is definitely a cheers to hitting 1 million views. On that.
I don't have no drink because I'm saving. I got a minister tomorrow.
I don't care who tell it. But you hit 1 million views on your video. Tell us about it.
I didn't expect it to happen. That video, I was sitting in the car. I saw the bird video go up, and somebody put shout music to it, and so I was like, "Yep, I'm about to go get the tambourine." And
in the car, right?
I went in the car, and I wish I wouldn't delete some of my thread, but I went to the car, and I literally I did at least about 15 takes of tambourine playing. I was like, oh, nope, that ain't it. Came in late. I did it, and then once I posted it, I was like, all right, we're gonna see what's gonna happen.
Well, let's see what you got.
They got a whole tambourine.
Let's see what you got.
They got a tambourine in here.
With all the rings on it, too.
With all the rings on it. See, this is not a Pentecostal tambourine. This is a Baptist tambourine. This is missionary Baptist. Okay? Double ring. Now, Pentecostal tambourines, we only have one ring. Why? Because we know we're going to have to buy another one. And you put it in the church budget. That's how you do that.
Let's see what you got. Come on. This is a podcast.
I am not tweeted. Hey, Yael. I am not tweeted. Listen. I'm not tweeted.
And just so our listening audience know, he's decided to go Facebook Live. So he's also chatting with his friends and followers on Facebook Live.
I'm sorry. I just did it all in the podcast.
Hello.
They said, where's the music? It's okay. I'm not playing the tambourine, though.
Okay, so since you're not going to play the tambourine, you've reached 1 million views. Mm-hmm. Define success for us. For you.
Success is keep working. I don't think I've reached success. So success for me is continuous drive to work. Like keep working. And not just at videos. Like just keep working. That's it. Success to me, that's what that is.
So you hit the million and it was like, yes, all right.
Back at it. Because it doesn't matter when I put one video out, please believe me, I'm working on 5 others. And not just 5 others for myself. I'm working on 5 others. I'm working on promos for other people to put out, and for them. Like I'm doing other stuff on top of that. So success for me is continuous work.
Wow. So what's next for you?
What's next for me? Tour. I am planning currently a pop-up tour for 5 cities just this last quarter of the year, and then next year. It's booking itself. It's a 12-city tour. 12-city tour for about 2.5 months. Going to be on the road. We got California on board. St. Louis is on board. New York is on board. Of course, my hometown or my home state, Carolina's on board. We got Tennessee on